Hey everybody, John here. Welcome back to Catbird Hill. Road trip. We have a really fun thing to look forward to here that we're going to share with you all. And that is a neighbor of ours who we are very friendly with and close to, who is 83 years old, still actively running a huge farm, cattle farm, just down the road from us, is hosting an antique tractor show. It's tied in with, I believe it's the International Harvester Antique Collectors chapter here, with the closest chapters in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, which is about 30 miles or so west of us. Anyhow, we are coming up to his farm, and we are going to just do a neat little tour of his property and hopefully showcase some amazing antique tractors. He's got quite a collection himself, but he's bringing along other collectors to his property. So stay tuned. We're almost there. We're going to be pulling in here shortly. Okay, so here we are at Maple Lawn Farm, our neighbor's farm that he's had with his family since 1943. And you can see the sign showcasing the fact that it's going to be antique tractors. Looks like we've got a few antique trucks as well coming up here. He's got a beautiful farm. He was 3 years old when his father bought this farm in 1943. So this is part of the welcoming committee here. So Phil raises steer, beef cattle on this farm. You can see a number of them are actually kind of hanging out over there under the trees. But this character came over to specifically say hi to us. Just beautiful, beautiful farm he has here. I don't think Phil's going to run out of firewood this year. That's a nice row. And these guys, oh my goodness. You guys weren't expecting all this company today, were you? I don't think you were expecting all of us to show up and interrupt your morning. I know Phil already fed you, so no handouts. You got the youngins back there under the tree. Boy, here's a gem. McCormick Farmall Super M. And this is, I believe this is Phil's tractor here. I've actually seen him working on this. Using this to work through some of his fields around here. So it definitely is a runner. This is definitely Phil's pride and joy tractor here. He had this restored by a friend of his, Farmall Super SE. Just an absolutely meticulous restoration here, with some improvements added, with some LED lights on the front of the cab. But this is just beautiful, beautiful. I don't know how you could walk past this and just not stop and take a look at how beautiful this truck is. Absolutely gorgeous Chevrolet. Beautiful restoration. Just gotta love that. Love that color. Everything about this truck is absolutely perfect. Absolutely. I can't say I've ever seen a restoration that looks this good. Even with the side rails, the wood side rails. Look at that. Look at that bed with the oak planks. Just absolutely magnificent. Real piece of history there. Oh, man. Boy, this is just absolutely beautiful. complete with a fuzzy dice. Man, that is just pristine. Boy, even had now was the headliner, was that part, was that
No, I got a kit and redid it.
okay, all right. But I mean, did these come with headliners?
Yeah.
Did they? Okay, that was probably considered really deluxe back then. 1952. This is a tractor that was actually given to our friend Phil by neighbors who weren't using it. Farmall Super A, which he uses. This is a regular use tractor. He said it took him almost a year to get it working. The engine was seized, but he basically rebuilt it. And it is still in use today. I think there's a name for this. You notice how the engine and the main body of the tractor is offset to the left from the seat and the wheel, and that's to see the rows in front of you when you're in the field. It's called, that's the term I was looking for, it's called cultivision. So it gives the operator just a better visibility of the rows. Very cool. Well, I apologize to everybody in advance for the wind, but we are on the backside of a front that came through yesterday, and we're at the top of a hill. I don't know if you can kind of see that here, but we're up pretty high, so we're really catching the wind. So these are all my friend Phil's tractors. This one's amazing. I believe this is from 1930. Let's see. I think he told me this one's 1930. McCormick Farmall. Really cool looking tractor. All of these run, and he does use some of these occasionally. Oh yeah, there it is, 1930 regular. Very, very cool. And bear with me, everybody, I am not a tractor expert by any means. I'm just an admirer. I really don't know much about the history of these, and Phil's kind of busy right now. He's entertaining some guests here, so I don't want to bother him, but I'm sure that a number of you out there probably are looking at this and can identify some of these. I know Gary, hopefully you're watching this and you're getting some enjoyment out of this, because I know how much you enjoy these antique tractors, because you've got quite a few yourself. Now look at the spokes on that wheel. Very, very cool. Yeah, I actually have seen Phil on these tractors working over the years. Wow, this thing looks ancient. Look at those metal wheels with the studs on there. You know, and these obviously with you know, the ability to drive other equipment with belts and wheels running off the transmission there, I guess, the power takeoff. Yeah, another International Harvester. I don't see any identification on here in terms of model, but again, I'm sure you all who know much more about this than me can figure these out. And this is interesting. I don't know what this Phil's got over here, but looks like he has a chassis from, oh wow, from an International Model S speed truck featuring a Lycoming KB 4-cylinder engine. Wow. So this was basically a farm truck, I guess, that International Harvester manufactured. This is fascinating. First of all, its road speed was 25 to 30 miles per hour, nearly twice as fast as earlier models. Must have been the first model with pneumatic tires. I made the ride better. So this, I'm not sure, I'll have to ask him later where he got this, but this must have been the chassis from one of these International Harvester Model S speed trucks. It still looks like a pretty stiff frame to me. It had to be a pretty bumpy ride. Very cool. Well, thank you for being great hosts and hostesses here, folks. I love watching these little characters. I'm not really sure if they're interested in whether I'm here or not, because they are very interested in the hay they're eating. Except this guy, kind of off by himself there. Ah, what a beautiful day. Really feels like October right now. So everybody, thanks a lot for coming along on this video. This was a lot of fun here to spend the morning with our neighbor at Maple Lawn Farm and looking at his old equipment and talking to some of his neighbors and friends who are fellow collectors in the International Harvesters Club. Learned a lot today. Saw that great 1952 Chevy pickup and got to talk to its owner and learn about the restoration. So I love doing this kind of stuff. I literally could spend all day here just chatting with people and looking at the equipment. But we'll be back in the sawmill pretty shortly. We've got a lot of logs to take care of on Catbird Hill. So until next time, thanks so much for watching. John here from Catbird Hill. Take care.